Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they go quiet. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. In there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Takes this the other way to right. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble. Ready for another chance? Ralph Marmolejo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Anthony Rendon started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
That misses. 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the windup and the pitch. Fletcher Purcell is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. And that retires the side.
Leading off for Washington, second baseman.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side. Oh, look at Moustakas. He gathers the throw. It's there, and he's out. Digging in to try it again. Jake Peters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Hit hard down the line. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, number 8.
Brian Goodwin is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt. They are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
2-0, here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Ready with the 0-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ralph Marmolejo goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Anthony Rendon stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball in 2 strikes.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Anthony Rendon is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fletcher Purcell is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 left for. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Jake Peters. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
No hits to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Matt Wieters stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One left for Washington. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Trey Turner stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. In now, Ralph Marmolejo, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
1-1. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score thus far. We're in the 8th from Kauffman Stadium with the Royals leading this one and hoping to try to salt things away. Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Grounded to short. Flores is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Royals are on top 9-0. Brian Flynn enters from the pen to begin the frame.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out